Welcome to Daily Gossip. You will get daily Hollywood updates here, so remember to subscribe for the latest videos because today's story is one of the most emotional, nostalgic, and powerful journeys you will hear all week as fans around the world grab tissues before seeing the beloved Tommy Steele at almost 88 years old. For so many decades, Tommy Steele has been a beacon of joy, music, and laughter, the man who single-handedly brought rock and roll to Britain in the 1950s and became a household name with his bright smile, signature guitar strumming, and movies that lit up cinema screens across the world. Born Thomas Hicks in Bermondsey, South London in 1936, he emerged from humble beginnings, working as a cabin boy before skyrocketing to fame with his energetic stage presence and the hit song, Rock with the Caveman in 1956, making him Britain's first teen idol. His music gave hope to a generation rebuilding after war, and his acting career blossomed with roles in Half a Sixpence, Finian's Rainbow, and The Happiest Millionaire, where he showcased his ability to embody both cheeky humor and deep emotional truth. But today, as new photos and touching public moments emerge showing Tommy at almost 88, fans cannot help but feel tears fill their eyes as they see the passage of time reflected on his gentle face. Recently spotted outside his West London home, Tommy walked slowly, his steps careful and his movements deliberate, wearing a classic navy coat, flat cap, and wool scarf, supported by a companion as he greeted photographers with his warm, familiar smile. That smile still holds the charm that made millions fall in love with him, but now it carries a tenderness that whispers of wisdom, quiet reflection, and life's inevitable fragility. Fans across social media are pouring out emotional tributes, saying things like, "He was my mom's first crush and became my hero too," and "Seeing him like this breaks my heart, but fills me with gratitude for the joy he gave us all." These images remind us that even icons are human, that the energetic boy who once danced and sang his way into history is now a wise elder, dignified and serene, carrying a lifetime of memories in every wrinkle and smile line etched onto his face. Insiders close to Tommy say he spends his days reading poetry, sketching portraits in his private study, tending to his cherished garden filled with roses planted in memory of his parents, and sitting quietly with his beloved wife and who has been his partner and pillar of strength for more than 6 decades. They share cups of tea each morning overlooking their garden as the sun rises, reflecting on the beauty of simple moments. Tommy reportedly still hums tunes from his early days under his breath, occasionally picking up his guitar to play softly, bringing back memories of roaring crowds and studio lights, though he no longer performs publicly due to frailty and back problems that make long-standing difficult. Despite his age, his mind remains sharp, and his eyes still twinkle with the same mischievous humor that made him famous. Neighbors share how he greets them with stories about London's golden days, winking playfully as he teases them about their gardening skills, proving that even though he is physically slower, his spirit remains unbreakable. Seeing him today, there is a bittersweet beauty in knowing that Britain's first rock star has lived long enough to witness his own legend, to see generations pass who grew up idolizing him, and to feel the love of fans who refuse to forget the boy with the guitar who taught a nation how to smile again after darkness. His legacy is not just in his records and movies, but in the collective memory of millions who danced his songs at school discos, watched him in black and white musicals with their parents on rainy Sunday afternoons, and admired his kindness offstage. These recent images, though deeply emotional, are also deeply inspiring because they show a man at peace with himself, a man who has embraced every stage of life with grace, dignity, and gratitude, reminding us all that true icons never fade. They simply
Fans are now sharing
old videos of Tommy Steele performing on The Ed Sullivan Show and in London Palladium specials, and when you watch those clips today, you cannot help but feel your heart squeeze with nostalgia as you see a young man radiating uncontainable energy, bouncing across stage with his guitar, hair perfectly styled in a rockabilly quiff, wearing bright suits that made him look like a star from another universe. In interviews, Tommy always credited his parents for his resilience, saying his father taught him discipline while his mother taught him joy, and perhaps that is why, even today, nearing 88, he continues to carry himself with polite composure and a gentle sense of humor. In a rare interview just last year, Tommy said, "Growing old is a blessing not everyone gets, and I intend to keep smiling until the very last curtain call." Those words have become a mantra for many fans, spreading across Twitter and Facebook as people share how seeing Tommy reminds them to appreciate their parents and grandparents while they are still here. One emotional comment read, "My Nan adored Tommy Steele. I showed her his recent photo, and she cried. She said, 'Look at my boy, still handsome as ever.'" Another wrote, "Tommy Steele was my first idol. Seeing him at 88 brings tears to my eyes, but I'm grateful he's still with us, smiling that same smile." Indeed, his impact spans generations, and his music remains timeless, with songs like Little White Bull, Singing the Blues, and Flash, Bang, Wallop still played on classic radio stations, keeping his voice alive in the hearts of old fans while introducing him to young listeners. Industry insiders reveal that despite frailty, Tommy is considering a final tribute project, possibly a documentary capturing his life's journey from Bermondsey dock boy to international star, featuring rare backstage footage, personal family photos, and interviews with celebrities who call him their inspiration. Those close to him say he wants to leave a message to the world about joy, resilience, and how music heals hearts. Watching Tommy Steele today at almost 88 is a powerful reminder that true stars never burn out. They simply illuminate our lives in quieter, gentler ways as years go by. His wife, Anne, remains his greatest supporter, ensuring he eats healthy meals, does gentle stretching exercises with her each morning, and stays connected with family and old friends through calls and visits. Their love story itself is legendary, beginning in the late 1950s and enduring the pressures of fame, endless tours, and the challenges of aging, proving that commitment and friendship are the real foundations of lifelong love. As you look at Tommy Steele's recent photos, grab a tissue, not just because you see a frail old man, but because you see the breathtaking beauty of a full life, a man who gave everything to his audience, and who continues to give hope simply by existing with grace. He is a reminder to all that aging is not losing youth, but gaining wisdom, that real fame is not in screaming crowds, but in the quiet gratitude of hearts he touched, and that the legacy of kindness, music, and joy will outlive the body. As Daily Gossip brings you this deeply emotional, nostalgic, and powerful glimpse into the current life of Tommy Steele, we honor his legend, his humanity, and his timeless role as Britain's eternal rock and roll star who made the nation dance, smile, and believe in dreams. If you are inspired by Tommy Steele's journey and want to keep celebrating the legends who shaped our world, remember to subscribe for more celebrity stories, Hollywood updates, and inspiring journeys every day.